Hey, it's your Wisconsin Wine Guy. I am back, and it's now time for our Merlot and food pairing. And man, I have a treat going on here. So here's what I did. First I have a toasted baguette, sliced, drizzled with extra virgin olive oil, and for me more specifically, Sicilian extra virgin olive oil. And let me tell you, I got a video going on here, I got a video going on there. So I want to make sure that everybody gets a little bit of piece of this. And then what I did was, I have some salmon, some garlic, some onions, some oven-dried tomatoes in this tomato-based sauce, some shrimp, some whitefish, so it's like a mock bouillabaisse. All right, so get a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow, look at that. Check that out. Ooh, wow. So I'm looking forward to trying that. So it's the cold time of the season, so you want something that's going to be, robust, something that's going to be flavorful, and so we're seafood here, it has nice little spices in here, and so we're looking forward to trying this. And I have the McManis Merlot. By now you should have watched the review of this, and I want to tell you that I picked up something now because during the video I freshly opened it, so it didn't have time to breathe. But now it has time to breathe. There's more that's opening up in this wine, and one of those things I tell you, because it's aged in both French and American oak. Now I actually pick up a little bit of subtle hints of vanilla. Wow! But again, everything's very well blended on the nose in this one here, so I'm very curious how this is going to taste now that it's beginning to open it up versus when I opened it for the first time doing the video. It is a screw cap, right? So let's try it with our dish and see what we got here, our Merlot and food pairing. Why am I doing this, you ask? Because it's Merlot month. October is Merlot month for 2023, and so I'm doing it up here. I'm going to be doing Merlots all month long, and Merlot and food pairings, see if I can keep up with that and coming up with some unique dishes to pair with my Merlot. So let's give it another sip here to Merlot. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I thought about the wine, but I will tell you that I'm very curious how this is going to taste. Has a nice fruity presence to it, more medium body. It's from Lodi, and if you know anything about Lodi fruit, right? Okay, so let's give this a taste. I want to go something different. I'm going to try just the drizzled extra virgin olive oil bread here, and just to set things up for my palate. If you've never had Sicilian olive oil, you must give it a try. I do still enjoy olive oil from Tuscany, but I like the Sicilian olive oil much better. Wow. It goes great with the olive oil. That's what I like about it, because that olive oil is fruity, a little bit of spiciness to it. It's very robust, the olive oil from Sicily. And that goes, I thought it went very well with those two. So now, here's the dish. Here's what we're pairing. Our Mock Bouillabaisse here. Now, so get a little bit of shrimp. And I made mine a little bit more spicy. Okay? Because I want a little bit more spice to it. We're going to have a shrimp with some sauce, some salmon and garlic. Let's pick up a tomato. Ooh, that tastes so good. Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please. I did it again. Now, let me tell you, if I didn't have a good pairing, I would honestly tell you that. Okay? Because this is all just off the cuff. I'm doing these pairings off the cuff. I have this idea in my head. I create something. I never had these two things before. And some of these are unique things. And I want to see how it's going to go. So now that I did that, let me get another couple of bites and then tell you how this pairing goes together in this dish. I mean, you think, I got shrimp here, right? Well, it's actually a a dark, dense, flavorful dish here. Right, so that acidity that's there cleanses my palate on every sip after I have a little bit of this. The tomato and the fruitiness. There's a little bit of tomatoey sweetness that exists here. I don't put sugar in any of my tomato sauces, okay? Some people do, but I don't. But when you cook it down, it gets that nice, ripe, sweet, fruity taste. Those two, the fruitiness of the wine and fruitiness of tomatoes, work great together. Again, the acidity comes in for the tomatoes and this, and it just mix both of these, just become harmonious on my palate. Then there's the shrimp and the salmon. Well, the salmon, because the salmon was blackened first before it went into the dish with some spices. So that kind of deepened the flavor of the salmon, okay? But the salmon itself has a robust flavor, you know, more hearty tasting, a solid fish. But then we bring in the spices and the tomatoes, the oven-dried tomatoes and the garlic. The wine itself picks up those spices, but at the same time that fruit comes through and kind of lowers the spice on it. So there's a little bit of chipotle in here and cracked red pepper flakes. So there you have it. A great match. Get that wine back in here. A great match between this dish. I have my bread with Sicilian olive oil. I have my Mock Bouillabaisse. Of course, I'm going to dump my bread because that's what it's for. All right? Let's try it. Wow. This wine is so bright, so lively, but it has enough to it to carry through with a dish such as this. So there you have it. The Wisconsin Wine Guy saying to you and to you, as always, let your palate be the guide when selecting your wines and your food pairings. And step outside your box, right? There's no perfect pairing. Experiment, and play. It's Merlot month, everybody. And I'm giving you Merlots. I'm giving you my pairings. And the information for the dish will be down in the comments. In the description, please comment. Please share. Tell me about your favorite Merlots. Maybe I can find them. Maybe they'll come up this month and I'll taste them. So there you have it. We'll see you next time on the next Merlot. How'd that go? I'm not drinking no effing Merlot. Fuck. I'm drinking effing Merlot all year long. See you next time. Ciao. Ciao.